Okay, I'm starting kind of a new project here. First attempt, the prototype was kind of successful. A few things I'm going to change on it, make it a little better, make these sidewalls a little thicker, make it better milling, add a couple little slips and boo-boos. So, you know, it's a prototype. This is going to be a GoPro camera mount. I can directly put it right on the tripod or anywhere else. And I'll have openings for the microphone and the plugs and the push buttons and things like that. So this was just the first go kind of at it, what ideas I had. So we're going to make it this is a piece of large white Delrin. So I should be able to get it right out of there. We're going to cut off a slice close to that right thickness and stuff, and then I'm just going to face this off so I have a flat surface. I'm just going to cut a groove in there a little ways so I can cut it off on the bandsaw faster. Alright, sliced off. We're going to get this faced to 830 is what I'm looking for to do on thickness. Did a kind of a horrible job on the cutoff, but I think there's enough there to get it still. Wow, I dialed in 25 and it took off 25. Huh. But I tell you, I think I'm just going to leave it there. It's within 5, I'm happy. It's not that critical. Got a little hollow spot right there, but you know, there's plenty of room for me to get that piece out of there. I'm not worried about it. Okay, we're going to take this out and off to the next. We have a fly cutter in there. I made that before I was doing YouTube videos. It uses an old center drill as a cutter. And for aluminum and plastics, this is a pretty good little fly cutter. And actually, I've done light cuts in steel, but aluminum and plastics mostly with this one. So I whacked off a chunk on the bandsaw. We'll smooth that out and then mark it on the other side probably or something, you know, and I'm going to whack off the big chunks on the bandsaw. I want a nice clean edge to work with. Well, that's smoother than the lathe cut it, actually. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but that is like glass smooth. Real nice. Anyway, I'm going to do some measuring and marking some rough lines so we can get her milled. So I whacked off another side. We're going to get this milled square. I'm using actually using one of Stan's squares here to just kind of do a quick squaring setup. Put it up against that stop to help hold it a little bit, and then put the square in there. And zero it out a little bit. We'll take off, I don't know, 30 thousandths or so. Let's travel as fast as my cable will travel. As far as speed rate goes, spinning around 1800 RPM. Great finish. Okay, so let's see. We'll check that real quick here for square. Yeah. Let's see if I get this right, huh? There we go. Oh, yeah. Ow. Nothing less than perfect. Okay, so that was the top, roughly. Okay, so a couple more marks, and we'll get the rest. So we got it to the outside, obviously, size. I'm set up here. I put the four corners for the rough. This is the rough. This is gonna be a rough cut because I'm gonna do the finish cut with an 1/8 inch end mill. This is a 3/8 end mill because I want 1/8 inch. A 1/16 radius in the corners because that will match the camera. So I'm going to go down here. This is 830 thousandths roughly thick. So I'm going to go down like 750 thousandths in depth. I'm going to drill right in here. I've memorized the four corners for the rough here on the DRO. So we're going to I'm just going to put it down there 750, 60, something like that. We're just going to go right around the outside border. Zero the quill. They make a lot of nasty, they're not that bad, just a lot of chips. Yeah, 775. just going to leave that. I'm just going to go around and cut that bottom out. Just following my DRO points. There we go. See my foam spacer there? Got a little hogged up, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I got lots. I don't know about lots, but I have plenty. So probably a lifetime supply. I got a couple pieces in the closet. Anyway, so that's should be roughed out. I have 14 in this direction to go. It's no problem. 13 in this direction. We're at 580, 1612. So, well, so 32 in that direction. That's more like it. I should learn to read the damn caliper, huh? Anyway, yeah, so, well, yeah, it's roughly 32. Maybe a little less. So, what I want to do is I want to mill that with the 1/8 inch end mill now. So I got the 1/8 inch end mill. Now the depth of cut on this end mill is only 400 thousandths, 0.4 inches. So this is 830 or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to max depth of cut on this side, and then I'm going to flip it over and do it again. Now I'll probably end up with a little ridge in the middle, and I'll just clean it out with a knife or something. I'll scrape it out. I'm not too concerned about it. It's not a big deal. Actually, I might be able to leave that ridge in there as like a little extra friction device. So. Now I redid the corner points off my drawing, so I have those in the DRO now. Alright, we got some air going now. Only spinning, 1800 RPM or so. Probably should crank her up. I can change the belt around. But it's working. I'll do a measurement after we get this cut a little bit. After this cut, I'll just measure it. About next on the end mill, depth-wise. I found out who made these safety glasses. These ones I have on, at least. There's a lot of bifocal ones, I guess, out there I looked at. These are tips. I found them for about $3.80 a pair. Unless you buy a bunch, you get them a little cheaper. I ordered a couple pair up, a couple magnifications. Of course, they're on back order. But these are really very comfortable, and they're very clear. They work really good. Most other ones are $7, $8 a piece. I found some for $5 something. Okay, that looks pretty good. Check my drawing here. 323. I wanted 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. So I'm at 2, 3, 2, 4, which is just fine. The other way, 1, 6, 12. One, 6. Let's see. Let me get this the right height. 1, 6, 13. 1, 6, 12. So I'm right there. So we're just right on our sizing. So now we're going to flip it over here and see what we can do. Actually, I'm going to get the camera, and we're going to. So here's the camera, and let's put it in the way it's going to go. But anyway, that is like a perfect fit. That's outstanding. Actually, that's perfect. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Give it a test. Cut it out. We're just going to go right on down to full depth there and cut this out. So I redid my 0. So I was doing 0 over in this corner. Let me turn that. I was doing 0 this corner, and you save your points, but now they're all referenced to that absolute 0 point. So by flipping it over, this is my 0 point, same corner over here now. So what I did is I redid my absolute 0 here, then I went around and redid my point. So in relation to the same corner. So we'll see how close we come. Oh man, I can barely feel a little bit there, so let's see how that camera fits on this side. Had to find the camera. Oh, just fine. Just absolutely fine. Matter of fact, it will probably slip perfect in there. That's like it was made for it. Oh yeah. Well, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be perfect. Now down here is gonna be a clamping arrangement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a cut in here, and have a thumb screw deal so that I can actually squeeze this a little bit. So it won't be very much, just enough to hold it. But the friction is, oh, it's awesome as far as fit goes. So we're gonna pop that out of there and then get set up to do all the other stuff. Hole number 1 is 3/8 hole, and we're going to go 360 thousandths deep. I'm just using the M mill because that's what I'm using, and I don't want the hole to be too big. That's where my insert's going to go. So I'm mounted on a tripod. Okay, next item. All right, this is for an 1/8 inch wide slot, 390 thousandths deep, and it's 245 thousandths between the center, split on the center line, 245 thousandths wide on the center line of the end mill. So there's nice little radiuses on the end. Be it. We're drilling 3/16 hole, 180 thousandths up, and on center line, clearance hole for the 1032 screw. We're going to make it 800,000 steep. Check my zero. 3/8 hole, center line, 1.228. This is for one of the buttons on the side of the camera. Half-inch hole on the top for the button on the top. I just, here, I'll simulate drilling. Forgot to turn the camera on. There, drilling's done. Okay, next one. In that rough area where the blue line is, we're going to build a kind of a wide slot in there. 3/16 end mill. We're going to do it all in one time through all this. All I did was go around. I had, this my drawing here. I created the coordinates and just went right around the loop. Hopefully that's enough room for my plugs and to uncover the microphone. Turn the camera around, we'll try. I forgot the slot. This is 32,000, something like that, slitting saw. So we're gonna put a slice in here so we can crimp down on the camera a little bit. I think we can get let's make this. Like, quite. See how close we can get that. Now, we just made it. Well, that cut's easy, huh? So here's the prototype first go around, and here's the second go around. A little heavier duty, but it should be much better. The camera has a button on this end, has a button on the top, front. Those are the 3 control buttons, and then there's a panel here where the chip is, the memory chip, power, and an HDMI plug, I guess they call it. There. So, USB is the bottom one. So anyway, that just slips like it right in there. Buttons line up. I haven't determined how I'm going to push them yet. I might even make a little button thing to push on there. Anyway, and then access here, and the microphone is on the end here, and it's uncovered now. And then we're going to pinch this here. So I made these little hex nuts here, quarter-20 thread inside. I had some stainless hex stock, so they came in 3/8. It'll be just right. And I'm going to press that in there, and then we're going to take a nut. We're going to slip that nut and push that in there. And then this is a little thumb screw I made, and that's gonna go right in there, just like that. So let me put this together, and we'll see how things go. Okay, we'll get it out of there. Okay, we have the nut, quarter-20 threaded nut, pressed in the bottom here. And I didn't clean the chip out. A little chip, you know. I left that bottom, the nut. I left the bottom edge of the nut real sharp. I faced it off on the lathe, so it's nice and sharp. So when I pressed it in there, it cut right into the plastic and just made a really nice little broached hex hole there, and has a few chips down in there. Good enough. So I slipped in, pushed in this little 1032 nut in that little slot, and then my thumb screw that I made before. I don't know if I showed that in the video or not. I made up a few of these. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, not sure. Anyway, so the camera slips in there just slick as can be, just like nothing. It's a little snug up. If you push hard, you can move it, but you have to push pretty good. It won't fall out, that's for sure. So we have our microphone uncovered and our power and HDMI, the cord slots uncovered. I chamfered the top here with a countersink, so now I can push the buttons without any problems. Same on both end and on the top, and the one on the front. There we go. It's pretty much, I would say that's pretty done. I might round these corners a little bit. I beveled these ones a little bit, so I might bevel those a little bit. But anyway, there's the GoPro, and we'll hitch it up here, and we'll see how the sound is, and then I can tag it all on the same video. Thank you guys for watching. Nice little. I'm going to make a drawing of this, as-built drawing, and I'll have it in the shared Dropbox here pretty quick. I just got to make a few changes that I did while I was milling it here, and make some notes about the countersinks. So we'll get a drawing in the Dropbox for you guys if anybody needs it. This is a Hero 4, so I think the 3s might be the same size, but I'm not positive. But this is going to work good. Let me hitch it up to the sound. The camera mounted on a tripod. I think that's going to work out real nice. Okay, then I'm Next clip will be being shot from the GoPro. Okay, I controlling it with my phone, and you can see, I don't know, maybe you can see the picture on the phone. There. Anyway, I'm controlling it from the phone, and I'm approximately 4 feet away. So we'll see how the sound is with that. I'm speaking kind of on the louder side, but that's what it's all about here. I haven't got my microphone yet. I ordered one that just plugs in, a cheap thing, a little patch cord, and I'm gonna give that a try. I can't afford a wireless mic yet, so we'll see how this goes for a while. At least when I'm using the GoPro. The sound on the phone and the iPad seem to work really good. But now I got the mic uncovered, this should work pretty good. So, yeah, boy, that shop, gosh, it looks big. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can probably see here. We'll just swing it around. I'm kind of right in the middle of the shop, and we can look at that. And that's not even on the wide view. Okay. So that's it for the camera mount build. So, like I said, I'll get some drawings up, and we'll have that out there for you guys if anybody wants to do something with it. So, thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Hope everybody has a happy new year out there and everything. So, we'll talk to you guys in the next vid. Okay, you guys, I just found out I could adjust a few of the settings from my, it was on wide, and now I switched it to narrow as far as the viewing goes. And wow, this is quite a bit different view of things. So that's quite a bit. I'm gonna do another shot here. I'm gonna switch it to the medium so you guys can see how it is. Okay, now this is you guys, this is at medium. So I'm doing the same kind of thing, holding my camera up there, and yeah. So we'll try. Yep, so that's the full wide view. So it was on wide. That's interesting. I thought the setting was different, but I could change the setting right from the phone. So that's a pretty cool feature.